Yo, yo, it's good, brother. Shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, I threw a pizza in the oven about 6 minutes ago, so just need a quick intermission. For whatever reason, my notifications ain't popping up. I don't know what the fuck going on, but let's get this last ride in, man.
Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, a group with a whole lot to prove here today, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff. A squad that's looking to really put on a show here today. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
You got any teams you eyeballing in the league at 19? I don't know if they're gonna drop like that. I,
Kickoff team out there.
maybe. LSU, maybe. There's still gonna be plenty of SEC available. Shit, Arkansas, Tennessee, Ole Miss, probably.
Begin the drive at the 25.
Oh shit! Yeah, you. We saw that shit at the same time, boy. Yeah, get out of here. It was-
That's how you want.
Yeah. Shine man. Come on. Yeah. Shine man. In Chicago off the Fiji and we steady mobbing. Yeah. At Wrigleyville we shut it down strictly off the
Man, you got to go what you got.
City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, a group with a lot to prove here today, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff. The crew looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here comes a handoff. He shreds the tackle. That's good for a first down near the 40.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. As a design quarterback keeper. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. He come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Oh, and he got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the height and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunky play for this offense.
Hey, man, had to pray for that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Had to pray for that one. My boy Thurber. Hey, that's a buddy on defense who you said, hey, you might as well. Yeah. Boy made a play.
First and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us,
man, I feel like I ain't seen these niggas in forever, boy. I'm looking at the depth chart like, okay, you
really sound defense on that.
you go here, you go here. I just know Greg, man. Let Greg pull one out.
Second down play coming up. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Second down and goal. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Come on, bro.
This is the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he's so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for 6 points.
My God. I hate these niggas.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7.
I'm just mad. It just nigga threw the block of the year, cut up field.
Send this one away.
I knew I wasn't catching. I mean, it's a combination. Yeah. Oh man.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14.
Yeah, gotta get it out the motherfucking mud again. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Some crazy shit happened.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss.
It's worth a try. Worth a try.
It's a good play by the defense.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the handoff. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one
Man, that offensive side never been the issue. It's this goddamn defense.
Automatic in the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken.
Give me one, boys.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off.
Jesus.
Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Now they're running on the toss. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Got it again. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. He's inside the 15. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The offense really clicking here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here to prevent a touchdown. They'll run it here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone?
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here's the fair catch by the return man. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback's got it on the option. back's got it on the pitch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Looking to throw it again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Picked off in the end zone, but the defender could not get a foot down inbounds. It's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, in and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Throws it to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains and you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing as we saw on this play.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his man, has the first down. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give him that opportunity.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Inside the 25. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it, the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath cover.
They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws a bullet to the right. Catches made to run here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He pulls in
What
the
the
catch.
fuck?
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year.
Nigga's
When he
got
has
perfect
time to
block
throw,
at
gets his
every
feet
play.
set, he's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They go with a direct snap, running with purpose. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Good enough for first down yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. long enough and good. And with that, they regain the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. When he's got some space here. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Up front, lined up. It's first down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The completion makes it second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And in first down, they go right back to him. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
DB's backing off from the lineman. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Offense on the field to take over. And there's the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a shotgun run call. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Takes the toss and heads left. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection.
Oh, my gosh, what a missed opportunity for this defense. You talk about being a deflator. That ball goes up in the air, chance for an interception, and instead they give up a completion off of a tip ball.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Mjpls. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Downfield shot.
This nigga.
Incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's got it. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Offense facing second and goal. Tight end goes in motion. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for 6.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the flat by the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And here's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Now the offense has reached the red zone. Change of pace, not looking to throw the football. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second and goal for the offense. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on third and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, fourth and short, you've got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Handoff to the back to keep the clock moving. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Breaks loose at the 15. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Now the 40. Out past the 30. At the 10 now.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep. And the returner coughs up the football inside their own 20. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one and set a second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the deep shot is incomplete. He brought it in, but couldn't get the foot down in bounds.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Mjpls. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, drops back. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The defender makes the catch, but it's ruled out of bounds, so incomplete.
Quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they get to the line quickly. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They decide to go for 2 to get within a field goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Good game, my dog. Hey, back at it. About 15 days.
Simple here, just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.